EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Here's Brown. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Deron Bland with the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow. Now a screen set up for Herbert. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Second down and 8. They bring Chase in motion. Second down, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A carry here for Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Moving the tight end right. Burrow now. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's in! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here with Brown. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Burrow to throw. His throw left side is complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
11, coming.
Now, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Brown. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run, they know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Rush to throw. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Rush. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rush. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Dowdle has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
To throw is Rush. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
To the goal line and in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return is Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game, and should get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Here's Rush. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. In motion, Lamb. Throwing is Rush. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll run with Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Rush. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That's Mingo. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. They'll look to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rush to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. This one complete to Higgins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone.
For the weary, let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Cooper Rush back on the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Rush. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rush. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Rush from out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get up.
And he'll take it on in. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now a toss play, running left. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
On fourth down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. This from 34 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's Brown. Has an opening, past the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. That's caught by Lamb. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Rush. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's Rush. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, Rush. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down.
feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down, up to the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
11 MT.
They'll run here. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Burrow to throw. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Rush. The open man is Tolbert. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Rush to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll find Chase, that's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Burrow. Right back to Chase, he's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Andre Yosevich. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Rush. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Zeke, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, there's really two schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st down. Burrow now. There's that man again. Another catch. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's going to tuck it and go. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught, and he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.